Alright, so we're on page 126 of the Superview Calculus. 6.8 rate of change and related rates. 6.8.1 rate of change. In the last section, we saw how functions of time can be expressed as velocity and acceleration. In general, we can speak about the rate of change of any function with respect to the arbitrary parameter, such as in the time of the previous section. For linear functions, the function of x equals mx plus b. The rate of change is simply the slope m. For nonlinear functions, we define the average rate of change between points c and d to be f times d minus f times c. The function of d minus the function of c over d minus c. So if you can look in the diagram they got, it's actually illustrated there. And you create a triangle. Instantaneous rate of change of f at the point of x to be the function of x equal lim h to o h to 0 function of x plus h minus the function of x over h. If the limit does not exist, then the rate of change of x at x is not defined. The form common all related to rate problems is as follows. Two variables, x and y, are given, the functions of time, but the explicit functions are not given. The variables x and y are related to each other by some equations such as x squared plus y to the third power minus 2x minus 7y squared plus 2 equals 0. An equation which involves the rate of change d of x over d of time and d of y over d of time is obtained by differentiating with respect to t and using the chain rule. As an illustration, the previous section leads to 2x times d of x over d of t plus 3 of y squared times d of y over d of t minus 2 times d of x over d of t minus 14y times d of y over d of t equals 0. The derivatives d of x over d of t and d of y over d of t in this equation are called the related rates. Problem solving examples. This is where we can kind of show it on paper what we're talking about. Commute the average rate of change. Y equals function of x equals x squared minus 2 between x equals 3 and x equals 4. Average, and the answer is average rate of change is defined as triangle y over triangle x, with triangle y equal function of f times x plus triangle x minus f of x. Simplified down to this. Pretty straightforward.